it's the recession. Spend my work days playing free cell, kind of an obsession. Pamplemousse! It's pamplemousse. Your rent's late again. I'm sorry, Miss Rathbone. It's just that there hasn't been much. Yeah, you've been saying that for months now. Well, I'm tired of letting you stay here rent-free, and I mean it this time. Either you pay up now, or I take your stuff out on the curb and change the locks. You hear me? Great. There's gotta be something around here I can use to get out of this mess. At least I damn well hope so. Not much I can do until I get this rent problem taken care of, that's for sure. It's just a pile of mail, a bunch of bills I haven't paid. I can't believe the lights still turn on in this place. Wait a minute, what's this? Dominique, hope you're well. Your father and I just got back from Cancun. Unfortunately, he wound up with a bad case of the runs, but other than that, we had a lovely time. Have you cleaned your office lately? Last time we dropped by, it was a pigsty, and I tell you, that's not the kind of impression you want to give to your clients. Anyway, take this wad of cash and buy something nice to wear other than that ratty trench coat, for goodness sakes. Love, Mom. Huh, a wad of cash. Thanks, Mom. I knew I could count on you to bail me out of this mess. My laptop's old as hell, likely weighs about 15 pounds. I can't believe that people used to carry these things around. It's barely even useful for stealing the neighbor's Wi-Fi. I have to keep it plugged in so the batteries don't die. I can't get a connection right now. I should probably try again later. I can't get a connection. I should probably try. This place is such a dump. It's all I can afford these days. I hate looking at these walls I keep meaning to redecorate. It's always cold and drafty, except when it's unbearably hot. I really like to move, but it's looking likely not. There's rodents everywhere, their numbers have inflated. I can't even afford to keep the mousetrap baited. They keep eating my food, there's hardly enough left for me. At least they haven't started to peck at me while I'm sleeping. I hate this place, but hey, at least it's a step up from a cardboard box. Say, is anything going to be done about that rodent problem I keep telling you about? Once you finally get around to paying off the rent, maybe I'll think about it. Here, take my laptop. It's a piece of crap, but at least it's something. Nope, not gonna cut it. I want cold, hard cash. I'm serious this time, Pimpleface. Pay the rent now, or I'm kicking you out. I told you, it's pamplemousse. Whatever. This is all I've got. Not quite enough, but I'll take it. But I want the rest in 48 hours, Pimplehead. That's exactly 2,880 minutes, at which time I'll be back, and you damn well better have my money by then. Well, I've bought myself some time at least, but now what am I going to do? Gotta come up with more money. Really need to focus. Hoping that some work will turn up so I won't be homeless. Excuse me, sir. Oh, that was quick. How
dear, I'm terribly sorry. Should that be madam? I can never tell these.
Just Dominique is fine, thanks. What can I do for you?
I have somewhat of a predicament. I'm looking for a certain man. Are you familiar with the singer? Casey Bingham, pop star extraordinaire.
Casey Bingham? I've sort of heard of him, I think. I'm not very in on pop music these days.
He'd been cavorting with my daughter rather inappropriately. That is, until he up and disappeared, leaving town quite unexpectedly.
Do I know you? You look a little familiar.
My name is Proton's Phantom. You may have heard of me. I am the president and CEO of Phantom Records. You see,
Vandung Records, huh? That's, wow. I don't think I've ever had such a fancy schmancy client's case. This might just mean really good things for me. But why would she hire me in the first place? So this Casey Bingham dude, I guess he's breaking some sort of sexual harassment policy in his contract?
No, I wouldn't call it harassment exactly, but for goodness sakes, she's a child and doesn't know any better. And him going off and leaving like this...
Doesn't that solve the problem then? Him leaving?
You'd think so, but not when he's my best-selling platinum artist in possession of, suffice to say, he can't be easily replaced.
So you say this Casey guy's been macking on your daughter and you want me to find him?
Yes, precisely.
All right then. Tell me a bit about your daughter.
She's been acting rather standoffish. Devon, by the way, that's her name. Maybe you could ask her some questions. The mall's where she usually goes these days.
You run Vandung Records. That's like the entire music industry in this town, isn't it?
What can I say? I worked hard to get myself where I am now.
Your daughter's been hanging around the mall, you said?
Most teenagers do, it seems.
All right, I'll take on your case. Track down Casey Bingham's whereabouts. Anything else?
That would be all I need, thank you. If you find anything out or have any questions, I'll be in my home office at 1420 Humperdinck Way. Until then, adieu.
Well, that's that, I guess. Time to actually get to some real work for a change. Hey, I wonder if the internet's working yet. Some pop star who mysteriously disappeared and who I have to go find. My client, the president and CEO of Vandung Records. Prudence's daughter. She might know something about where this Bingham guy vanished off to. Ooh, look at that! The neighbor's Wi-Fi seems to be working again. Casey Bingham, 23-year-old pop music superstar discovered by Van Dung Records 4 years ago. Famous for such #1 hits as Your Nose is Like a Rose and My Flammable Heart. Always wears a signature mohawk and necktie while performing. Resides in a $3.6 million house in the affluent Cuthbert Heights neighborhood. Aha! Now I know where this guy lives. Thank you, celebrity stalking internet. Prudence Van Dung, relatively unknown until 6 years ago, suddenly appeared with her recording company, Van Dung Records, eviscerating all the competition in town overnight. Frequently cited as an influential force in pioneering the perfectly in tune style of singing in modern pop music, much to the detriment of people with good taste everywhere. Van Dung, apparently a student in her senior year at Ainsley M. Warrington Secondary School. Not much else to go on other than that.
Welcome to my lovely office. It's so nice to see you here. Please do try not to break anything, or you'll be booted in the rear.
Nice bust of yourself you got there.
Oh, I'm very glad you like it. It's a lovely piece of art. I must warn you, though, it's fragile, and I can't have it fall apart.
Oh, what's this? There's a curious indentation, some weird star shape on the base. It's probably just some decoration stamped on there to fill the space. She's got all 35 volumes of the Encyclopedia Enormica. I had no idea people even use those anymore.
Well, I've never actually read them. I just do not have the time. I found them at a garage sale, bought them only for a dime.
Wow, that's some fancy computer.
What? I mean, yes it is. I'd appreciate it if you left it alone, however.
Is this it? That's all my future has to hold. Is this it? Follow mother's footsteps till I'm old. There's got to be more.
Bathroom signs, the bane of my existence. Which one's supposed to be me? I struggle to understand why anyone would want to wear such things, let alone spend hundreds of dollars on them. But to each their own, I suppose. I struggle to understand.
What? Can't you see I'm... Wait, who are you?
Dominique Pamplemousse. I need to ask you a few.
Okay, like, I don't mean to be rude, but what are you?
A private detective. I wanted to.
No, I mean, are you a boy or a girl?
Well, neither, seeing as I went through puberty ages ago, but I don't see how that's relevant. Anyway, can I have a moment of your time?
Whatever.
I'd like to talk to you about Casey Bingham.
I knew it. Mother put you up to this, didn't she? Snooping round, going through my room, reading my diary. I mean, what does she care about what I do? Where I go off to and with whom? Doesn't she know I'm not a kid anymore?
Prudence went snooping through her daughter's things. Maybe there's something in there worth investigating. Apparently your friend Casey skipped town a little while ago.
I have no idea where. I mean, really? He's gone?
Anything you can tell me about when and where you last saw him?
Well, I guess we were hanging out like we usually do at the house while Mother was off seeing who knows who. I guess it was maybe 3 days ago. He stayed for an hour, then had to go. But that's pretty normal for him to do, you know.
Last saw Casey 3 days ago at her house while her mother was out. Some kind of hint in there about his disappearance, perhaps? Tell me more about your relationship with this Casey guy.
There's not really much to tell. He's a singer and he's cute and stuff. I don't see why this is any of your business, or Mother's for that matter.
What can you tell me about your mom?
Well, she's all famous, rich, and everything. As a mom, she's high-strung and kinda domineering. She says she wants only the best for me. Tells me she worked hard to do this, you see. But sometimes I think, can't I just have a normal life?
Overprotective parents can be tough. I mean, mine tend to nag me a lot, but it helps to know they're just trying to...
Yeah, well, you don't know what it's like for me, so stop pretending like you do.
Why don't you tell me a little about yourself, Devin?
Well, okay, I turned 17 5 months ago. Only got a few weeks of high school left to go. I wouldn't really say I have plans. Mother wants me to stay and lend a hand in running this business so I can take over.
So you say you're sticking around post-high school to run the family business?
Well, yeah. What's it to you?
So your mother found out about the two of you by snooping through your things?
I mean, what's up with that, right? I swear, she can be so annoying.
The last time you saw Casey was at your home 3 days ago while your mother was out. Am I missing anything?
That's all I know.
You sure about that? He didn't offhandedly mention any hints as to where he may have been going?
I don't know what else I can tell you.
She seems to find you a little bit overbearing. Typical teenager complaints, I suspect.
Is that so? Oh, how typically ungrateful. After all I've sacrificed. Doesn't know how much she has it. Never worked a day in life.
You're not having an easy time of all this parenting, are you?
Single motherhood is hardly all it's cracked up to be, even if you're as well-to-do as I am.
Devin tells me you've been sneaking a peek at her diary. Kind of an egregious invasion of privacy, don't you think?
I assure you, mad sir, whatever you are, it was absolutely necessary. I had seen them talking earlier, about a week ago or two. My suspicions needed proving, so I went looking for some clues. When she was out, the room was open, and her diary in plain sight. I just don't want her in trouble. As a mother, it's my right.
Devin tells me she last saw Casey 3 days ago at your house. It was while you were out, I believe.
I suppose that's not surprising. We spoke earlier that day. Nothing interesting, just business. He went off on his own way. Then I went to meet a client at maybe 3 p.m. or so. Must have been the time he snuck in to see Devin and then go.
So you're saying you last saw Casey 3 days ago as well?
That is correct.
I'd like to take a look around Devin's room if that's all right.
Now then, weren't you harping on me about privacy just now?
I'm doing detective work. Different situation here.
Suit yourself. Her bedroom is upstairs, second door to the left.
Search the room, try to find something that'll tell me something about what's going on with Devin and this thing she's got with Casey Bingham. That's a really cute elephant she's got there. Alarm clocks aren't fun, neither is getting up so early, plus I can't afford a clock that extravagant. What happens if I turn it on? Phew, that was annoying. Devin's room is cleaner than I thought. Usually there'd be clothes strewn about. Instead they're neatly packed in this dresser. Probably not that big a deal. Of course she's got his poster on her wall. Kinda sorta creeps me out a bit, but hey, whatever works for her. Bunch of stuff in here, schmaltzy prose. I'm so in love with Casey, he's so dreamy. On and on and on, so it goes. Standard boring teenage mushiness. That's comfy bed, trying not to climb up there and fall asleep forever. Wonder how long I could last before they came in and discovered me. Guess this has to be the right place. It's smaller than I thought it'd be. Of course 3.6 million doesn't get you much in this economy. Oh, what have we here? A fence to separate one's neighbors is something I can't quite afford. If I had one, I think I'd want to paint it, then climb up on it when I'm bored. I can't see much stuff through this window. It seems the blinds are partly drawn. That person watering plants is my last hope to figure out what's going on. Ooh. Those are some rather lovely plants there. Much horticulture to protect. I'd keep a few in my apartment, but they'd surely die from much neglect. Excuse me, but do you...
Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
I'd like to ask you about Casey Bingham.
Are you his lawyer?
No, I'm a detective. I'm investigating his disappearance.
Oh, well then. I'm not talking to any police or anyone involved in law enforcement. Now, if you will, please be off on your... Wait, what am I doing here?
Sorry to bother you again, but
Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
Yes, I know. You just told me.
Did I? Impossible. I've never seen you before. I'd remember an ugly outfit like yours, I'm sure.
Oh, curious. It looks like I may be dealing with loss of short-term memory. This makes things rather tricky, I must say, but somehow it might help, maybe. I just wanted to,
I don't know what you're talking about. You'd better get out of here. If you don't, the consequences will be... Wait, what was I just yelling about? Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
well, you see,
You're not making any sense. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh, well. Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
well, you see,
You're not making any sense. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh, well. Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
Well, you see,
You're not making any sense. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh well. Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
I'd like to ask you about Casey Bingham.
Are you his lawyer?
Yes, I am indeed Casey's lawyer.
Is that so? What is your name?
My name? It's,
That's not right. Mr. Bingham gave me clear instructions. Only talk to my lawyer. Anyone else, just tell them, please, to... I could have sworn I was just... Never mind. Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
I'd like to ask you about Casey Bingham.
Are you his lawyer?
Well, you see,
You're not making any sense. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh well.
Some old lady who waters Casey Bingham's plants. Miss Pendergast says she'll only talk to Casey's lawyer. Someone I should probably learn more about, I'd expect. Do you know a woman named Miss Pendergast waters Casey's plants?
Whomever Casey hires for his housework is of absolutely no concern to me.
Do you know anything about Casey's lawyer?
Lawyer? Well, every famous person has a lawyer these days, it seems. I can't expect to keep track of all of them, can I?
Do you know a lady named Miss Pendergast who waters Casey's plants?
I've never even been to his house, so no.
Do you know anything about Casey's lawyer?
Why would you think I'd care about that?
Looks like Casey stopped tweeting after disappearing 3 days ago, so no clues as to his current location. Curious. I get a whole bunch of results for people named Pendergast, but nothing specific enough to tell me anything about this Pendergast. Interesting. There's a news story saying that Casey recently attempted to sue Van Dung Records for damages. No specifics on what exactly, though, and no other information about who Casey's lawyer is either. Casey recently tried to sue Van Dung Records. That's all I know so far. I can't find any more specifics on the lawsuit. Prudence would be able to tell me more about it, I'd expect. No. It's tempting, but I'm not hiding any money in there. Trust me. All that's left in there is a bunch of bills, and I won't be able to do anything about them anytime soon. I hate this place, but hey, at least it's a step up from a cardboard box. So you're sure you don't know anything else about Casey's lawyer?
No, and I don't see how that's relevant in the first place.
She's being weirdly evasive about this subject. Maybe I should try a different tactic. Casey apparently tried to sue you recently. What for?
it's not important. Nothing more than empty threats. All he wanted was more money. You know how these singers get.
Casey recently tried to sue Van Dung Records. Prudence says it was only to get more money out of her. But is that really all there is to it? You say Casey was just trying to get more money out of you, huh? Is that why he skipped town?
I have no idea. It really doesn't make much sense to me.
Casey filed a lawsuit against Van Dung Records recently. Did he ever tell you anything about it?
That's Mother's problem, not mine.
I'm looking, and there's nothing in here Prudence hasn't already seen. I'm going to have to poke around a bit deeper. Let's see, where's a good place someone could hide things in this room? That's a really cute elephant she's got there. Yep, definitely the tidiest dresser I've seen in a while. They've probably got in-house cleaning staff here. I'd hate to be a teen idol, especially if it meant there'd be millions of posters of me everywhere. Yikes.
Terribly sorry. I'm going to have to turn that off. It's making my head hurt.
What miraculous wonders could possibly await under this overly large bed? Aha! That's a pretty big envelope, it's already open, might as well take a peep inside, maybe it'll give me clues about what's going on. Dear Devin Van Dung, congratulations on your acceptance to Charlotte Barkley College. Huh, wow, she's even got a scholarship too. Good on her. That said, wasn't she supposed to be jumping straight into the family business after high school? It would seem that Devin's been accepted into Charlotte Barkley College. Considering she's supposed to be helping run the family business post-high school, this looks like it may complicate things. I found something of yours. Congratulations, by the way.
What? How? Where'd you...
I'm a detective. It's what I do.
If you showed that to Mother, she'll...
Don't worry, I haven't. That said, I do get the feeling you haven't been telling me everything. Why don't you let me hear your side of the story first?
All right, fine. There's a whole world I can see right out in front of me. And a whole life where I can be who I want to be. But if Mother has her way, I'll be wasting all my days, losing myself as she makes a slave of me. College is my only ticket out of here. If you mess it up, I might as well just disappear. Of course, it's not like you'd understand. You've probably never even been to college.
What are you planning to do while you're in college exactly? It's not all non-stop partying, you know?
You must think I'm a complete, utter airhead, don't you? Well, the clueless ditz things what you all expect of me. Ever think maybe
matter of fact, I did go to college. Even started grad school, in fact.
I didn't know you had to get a degree to be a sketchy private detective.
No, it was in audio robotics. Didn't become a private detective until way later. See, the thing is, I had a very promising research career. I took well to the academic atmosphere. But then there were funding cuts. There was nothing left for us, and my thesis project got stolen from under me. Now all I have left are student loans and a future as of yet unknown.
Wow, that's horrible. If you don't mind my asking, what was your thesis project?
Oh, I was working on this prototype of a bow tie that would allow its wearer to sing perfectly in tune. It was pretty cool for its time, but now that every pop star in existence is already pitch corrected to perfection, I figure the world's better off without that sort of thing anyway. So no huge loss. So wait a minute. If you go off to college, what happens with Casey? I thought you were absolutely smitten with him.
I thought you might have already guessed by now. The truth is, we're not really even dating, see. He's actually helping me pay for my college fees. In exchange, I give him files on my mother and her wiles. It's a shady business that she runs, apparently. That diary in my room was fake and planted. Sure enough, it worked, kept her distracted. Look, there's something you should probably know. The last time I saw Casey, he gave me this.
At Call Me Squinky 27?
I don't know what it's about either, but maybe you can figure out what it means. Find out what's really going on.
This story's taken some surprising turns. What strange plot twists have I yet to learn? According to Devon, Casey claims that Van Dung Records puts its artists' health and safety at risk. Casey left Devon a piece of paper with "at Call Me Squinky 27" written on it. So you were using Casey to help with your college costs. I thought you had a scholarship.
Not a full one. There's still room and board and food and such to deal with, not to mention flying all the way over there. I'd have to get a job anyway. Might as well use my family connections to help me, right?
You're definitely not dating Casey then.
Nah, I'm not even interested in boys. Why would I want to tie myself down to one?
Have you tried talking to your mom about college? Can't you just argue that it'll help you become a better business person, even if that's not really what you plan to do?
Of course I've tried. She won't have any of it. I might as well argue with a marble statue for all the good it does me.
No convincing your mom about college, is there?
Nope.
Must be frustrating being stuck here under your mom's shadow. And I thought I couldn't wait to get out of high school.
Seriously, you have no idea.
Do you know anything about Casey's lawyer?
Yes, Casey did mention his lawyer to me a few times. Didn't really say much to me other than that, though.
So the whole thing about Casey collecting information about Prudence must have to do with the lawsuit against her.
It's been going on for a little while, as far as I can tell.
You said you were helping Casey get information on your mom's shady business practices. What would those be exactly?
Well, according to what little Casey told me, she's been putting the safety and health of Van Dum Records artists at risk, ruining their voices, getting them injured during performances, that sort of thing. All in the name of cutting corners and saving costs.
I see. So Casey claims that Prudence's negligent business practices have been putting his health and safety in danger.
Well, yeah, but not just his personally.
You're sure you don't know anything else about this mysterious slip of paper?
It kind of looks like something that could be from the internet, maybe, but other than that, no idea.
You to turn off Devon's alarm clock next time you accidentally bump into it. It'll save me all that trouble of having to go there myself. That loud noise is very eerie, and I feel it'll make me deaf.
Sure thing. Sorry about that. Gee, if I ever become super rich, I hope I get a bust of myself in my office. Okay, not really, but still. Yeah, I've never understood the appeal of owning books just to take up space so people can think you're more well-read than you actually are. I can't ask her about that. She'll get suspicious.
I assure you there is absolutely nothing to see over here.
Looks like she's hiding something. Maybe if I could figure out some way to get her out of the room. Wow, I'm surprised this computer isn't password protected. Nothing out of the ordinary save for a bunch of emails from someone named Fritz Fleischer? Huh, who could that be? Better make myself scarce before Prudence gets back. Not much more I can find on that subject other than what Devon told me. Searching for @CallMeSquinky27 leads to a page of nonsensical questions and answers. Curious. Searching this name turns up a local law office. There's an address. I should probably head over and check it out. That was weird. Completely shuttered. No sign of anyone returning. Why might that be? Someone who's recently been corresponding with Prudence over email. Also looks to be associated with a local law office, which has since been shut down. Do you know the name Fritz Fleischer?
No, not really, except, wait, I think Casey might have mentioned a Fritz at some point.
Does @CallMeSquinky27 mean anything to you?
I can't say it does, sorry.
I can't ask her about that. She'll get suspicious.
Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
Well, you see,
You're not making any sense. What was I going to say? I forgot. Oh well. Oh, hello.
Well, you see,
You're not. What was I going? Oh, hello.
Well, you see.
You're not. What was? Oh,
I'd like to ask you about Casey Bingham.
are you his lawyer?
Yes, I am indeed Casey's lawyer.
Is that so? What is your name?
Fritz Fleischer.
If it's really you, then how many cherry trees can do the Charleston on top of a church spire?
What? Is this some kind of riddle or something?
Oh, that's not what he said you'd say. I hope you're not faking. Because if you are, I'm going to have to... what's this all about now?
Fritz Fleischer is the name of Casey's missing lawyer. Miss Pendergast asked me, how many cherry trees can do the Charleston on top of a church spire? I have no idea what the answer is. Well, you see,
You're not making any sense. What was I going to say? I forgot.
Searching for @CallMeSquinky27 leads to a page of nonsensical questions. Oh, what do we have here? How many cherry trees can do the Charleston on top of a church spire? Don't be childish. The Charleston is too challenging for church-going cherry trees. Aha! It would appear that the answer to the question, how many cherry trees can do the Charleston on top of a church spire, is, don't be childish. The Charleston is too challenging for church-going cherry trees. Yeah, I don't get it either.
Oh, hello. I'm Miss Pendergast. I'm here to water the plants.
I'd like to ask you about Casey Bingham.
Are you his lawyer?
Yes, I am indeed Casey's lawyer.
Is that so? What is your name?
Fritz Fleischer.
If it's really you, then how many cherry trees can do the Charleston on top of a church spire?
Don't be childish. The Charleston is too challenging for church-going cherry trees.
So it is you. Very well. Casey told me to give you these directions to his cabin. Now the roads are rough and a little bit...
I'll be taking those, thank you.
You have a nice day now.
Okay then. I guess I better head on over. And I should probably make it quick. Now to find a cheap way to get myself all the way out in the sticks. This must be the place he's staying. Followed the directions. Casey's nowhere to be seen. Calls for an inspection. stack of papers over here. Looks a bit familiar, weirdly. Oh, what does it say there? A wearable device for in-tune singing. By Dominique Pamplemousse. My old thesis paper. I found my old research papers inside Casey's cabin. What could this mean? A cabin in the woods, the perfect little place to hide when you're a pop star on the run. I kind of want my own, where I can be alone, deep in seclusion like a monk or nun. Check out the zebra rug. I wonder if it's real. It must have cost a fortune either way. I wonder if they'd make a rug of human skin for which a super rich person would pay. I can see some charred up paper fragments. Say things like, can't breathe, it's painful, seems like they were recent. Is our friend Casey in some kind of trouble? Maybe Prudence lied to me. What is going on here? Head on the wall, it really creeps me out. I think it's staring at me with its eyes. That said, it can't be great to get your head chopped off and permanently stuck in dull surprise.
What are you doing in my cabin? Sir, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Aha! You must be.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Ma'am?
You're Casey Bingham. Wait, why are you apologizing?
I'm just being polite. Now, are you going to leave or what?
I've never met a real-life pop star before.
Oh, you know, I get that all the time. People always so quiet like the mines. Or they scream and tear at me. It's scary, don't you see? But for PR, I have to nod and smile.
You're actually Casey Bingham, right? Not some kind of imposter?
I'm pretty sure I'm me, yeah.
I was hired by Prudence Van Dung to find you.
Wait, okay, you gotta hear me out. Fandom Records is corrupt without a doubt. I tell you, you just can't tell Prudence where I am. She wants me dead and she won't mess about.
Wait, Prudence is trying to kill you.
Either do as she says or else, and I won't, not anymore.
I hear you posed as Devin Van Dung's boyfriend and helped pay her way to college in exchange for information on Prudence.
Devin's a good kid. She's got to get out of town and away from that horrible monster woman.
I met that old lady who waters your plants. Ms. Pendergast, was it?
What are you talking about? I don't have anyone watering my plants.
Really? Because I could have sworn. Huh. So you don't know anyone called Ms. Pendergast?
Nope, sorry.
This is getting weirder and weirder. Where's your lawyer, Casey?
He disappeared about 2 weeks ago. I've looked everywhere, don't know where else he'd go. Something must be going on. He wouldn't just be gone. Prudence has to be behind this, I am sure.
You think Prudence has something to do with your lawyer's mysterious disappearance?
She's out to get me. There's no other explanation.
May I ask what you're doing with my thesis papers from college?
You mean those are yours? You're that Dominique. How do you pronounce your last name?
Pamplemousse. And those papers were stolen, by the way. Where did you find them?
They were in Prudence's files. They were buried in a pile. I thought they'd give me answers, so I took them.
So Prudence stole my research. All that work I did for nothing, and these dead-end jobs I've had to take. It was all her doing all this time. Your voice. What happened to it? Why do you sound like some kind of robot?
Well, you see, this tie I have to wear. I don't think most people are aware. It makes my voice in key, but there've been problems lately. Now I can't turn it off, I'm kinda scared. Listen, you gotta help me. This tie, it's choking me. Gonna kill me if I don't get it off and soon.
Look, it's been a really long time, and that was supposed to be a prototype. It was never meant to be used by...
Please, you're the only person who can...
Okay, let me think. What if you just...
Yeah, can't breathe. Losing. Ah!
Is he dead? I think he's dead. What have I gotten myself into? I'm so sorry, Casey. Never meant for this to... Pimple brain. Ms. Rathbone? That's Officer Rathbone to you, you good-for-nothing murderer. I've been watching you for a while now. Murderer? Hey, I know it looks bad, and it's going to sound like the biggest cliche ever, but I can explain. Ha! You can explain in your cozy new jail cell. The good news is, it'll be a luxury resort compared to that dingy apartment of yours. You're throwing me in jail just like that? That's not fair. I have rights. Wait, I don't still have to pay the rent, do I? Shut up, Pamplemousse!
Dominique, you're in over your head. Dominique, you might as well just lie down and go to bed. Dominique, Dominique, Dominique.
Hey, Pimple Cakes, you've got a visitor.
Hello,
Hello, Fritz Fleischer, or should I say, Dominique Pamplemousse.
Wait a minute. So you're not... I mean, you can...
Exfil Lansbury, P.I. Hope my act didn't come across as weird. I was hired by Mr. Bingham when his lawyer disappeared. That Phantom woman is bad news if you hadn't already guessed. It was her who framed you for murder so as to keep you dispossessed.
What was that pretending to be senile thing all about?
Oh, come on now. Can't an old lady mess with people's heads every now and again? You'll understand once you're my age.
You don't happen to know what happened to the real Fritz Fleischer, do you?
Missing. Presumed dead. There's foul play at work here, I tell you.
I'm keeping these to myself for now. Okay, hold on. So you're saying Prudence Van Dum framed me?
You must know now as well as I that it was your research she poached. Should that knowledge become well known, she would surely be reproached. Now, if you can get out of here and gather all your proof, that crook will be the one in jail faster than you can say poof.
So you're absolutely sure I was framed by Prudence?
Well, either that or you actually did go in there and strangle the poor boy to death.
Fair point. How am I supposed to get out of here? Are you bailing me out?
Regrettably, I can't afford to. Times are tough all around, you see. But if you can get past one crooked cop, well, that'll be the key. Speaking of keys, take this one I found in Mr. Bingham's possessions. And with that, I'd better scurry off as it's the end of my visiting session.
Dominique, you must get out of here. Dominique, there's nothing left to lose or even fear. Come on, Dominique. It was Prudence who stole my research all those years ago, and to find this out after I'd long since given up on my academic dreams. I was framed by my client. Great work, Dominique. Just great. I need to figure out how I'm supposed to get out of this place and clear my name, if that's even possible. This key has some kind of a star shape to it. Sadly, it isn't the right shape to get me out of jail. Jail cell toilets are incredibly awkward. I feel oddly exposed, and the sink's at an unnatural angle on purpose, I suppose. To top it off, it's leaking. The toilet in this jail cell is leaking. Gross. Never knew I'd find myself in the slammer alone with my thoughts, most of which aren't even good ones. Brain starting to rot, and there's not even internet. How do people sleep on beds like this? It smells like dirty socks, and the mattress is incredibly lumpy, probably made of rocks. I'd rather use the floor. I'm bored. Bored, bored, bored. I'm bored. Bored, bored, bored. I most definitely do not have to go right now. And even if I did, I'd probably slip and fall going near this thing. I most definitely do. And even if I... And I thought my previous living conditions were uncomfortable. These bars are all that's keeping me in here. Well, that and the police, and who knows, maybe they have guard dogs all covered in fleas, but I'll deal with them later. Hey, what's all that racket about? anything confiscated. I'm innocent. You should be putting Prudence Van Dung behind bars. She's the one who framed me. Baloney. Prudence Van Dung sent me to keep an eye on you. Said she knew you'd try something funny. Officer Rathbone, you there? What do you want, Pumpernickel? Come on, you gotta believe me. Prudence! I don't want to hear it, poopy pants. Officer Rathbone, you there? What do you want, Pumpernickel? So, when do I get out of here? Get out of here? That's funny. Wait, so I don't get a court date or anything. I should at least be entitled to a fair trial, right? Oh, sure. In a few months' time, lots of paperwork to do. Not to mention processing time. But in this economy, it'll probably take more like a few years. Yikes. Officer Rathbone, you there? What do you want, Pumpernickel? I don't have a prayer of getting out of here, do I? Nope. Officer Rathbone, you there? What do you want, Pumpernickel? I'm keeping that to myself. Don't want anything confiscated. I just wanted to let you know that the toilet's leaking. Is it? Okay, let me have a look. Not now, I'm busy. Don't even think it, Pimple Mouse. It's still functional. Don't worry about it. Officer Rathbone, you there? What do you want, Pumpernickel? Do we ever get to go out, for exercise and such? Well, we used to do thriller dance lessons, but they've been on hiatus since the budget cuts, so no. Can I maybe get a musical instrument in here, like a harmonica or something? I feel a sudden urge to play the blues. Let me see what we have in the back. This is all I found. Thanks. Play those a little louder, why don't you? Not again. Not again. I most definitely can, even if I did. And I thought, Officer Rathbone, you there? What do you want, Pumpernickel? Got any reading material back there? We've got 49 copies of Twilight donated from the local bookstore. On second thought, I think I'm okay. Officer Rathbone, you there? What do you want, Pumpernickel? Not again. Officer Rathbone, you there? just to be sure, I'm worried about bacterial infections. Fine. Great, now's my chance.
Everything is going according to plan. No more pop stars poking heads about, and that pamplemousse character out of my head.
Well, Prudence Van Dung.
I cannot understand it, this cannot be real. You're supposed to be safe in jail, away from here.
I am onto your game now, I know I was framed. Don't deny it, Prudence, if that's really your name.
Such an accusation, don't be such a goof. But if you're truly serious, do you have any proof?
You were using my work to damage Casey's voice. You got rid of us both before we could make noise. See, it says so right here that this is my research. Years ago it was stolen, left me in a lurch.
Oh, but can you even prove I stole it? Or that I have access to such research for that matter? For all anyone else knows, I discovered the same technology independently.
Things around as evidence without knowing what they're for in the first place.
What the hell is that awful noise?
Prudence's bust is still here, with its odd star-shaped indentation. Hey, I wonder what happens if I insert this key that is also conveniently star-shaped. What's this? My original prototype. It's the original prototype for my research. You clip the bow tie on and your voice stays perfectly in tune. Like this. Gee, if I ever become super rich, okay, not really, but... Gee, if I... Okay. This bow tie over here you hid inside your bust, making voices and tunes exactly what it does. Like this.
Oh, look at that, you figured it out. But before you rush to judge me, let me explain. I was but a poor single mother, working several thankless jobs. I saw a perfect opportunity to rise above the rest of the slums. I did it all for my daughter. Gave her a happier life. She's grown up in so much comfort. She'll never have to deal with my strife.
Mother!
Devon, darling, what are you doing in here? Can't you see I'm busy with Mr. Pamplemousse?
She's Ms. Pamplemousse, Mother, and you're always busy. Just hear me out just this once, and I promise I'll never bother you again.
Wait, did either of you actually ask me what I prefer to be called? Because I don't remember ever.
All right, Devon, what do you have to say to me? Make it quick, please. I don't have all day.
Well, I've decided that I'm going to university. That's right. And this means I'm going to move across the country. I'd have told you before,
leave me here all alone? Unless I have a proposition. Why don't you work for me? I can do everything to clear your name and get you out of debt. What do you say?
For an indiscriminate murderer. Sure, the job market's tight, but I'm not giving up on my sense of moral decency. I should take the evidence I've gathered and turn you in.
I figured you'd feel that way. Very well. Good luck with that.
Wait, so you're not stopping me?
Why not? Odds of the police believing you are rather slim indeed. But who knows? You may get lucky.
So I brought Van Dung to justice, or at least I tried to. I'm still where I was before, an underemployed gumshoe, thinking that it's time to get away, start over, change my life, and find my way.
Okay.
Really? You're accepting? After all the terrible things I've done?
Are you kidding? This is the first proper job offer I've been given in years. I'd be a fool not to take it. When do I start?
The sooner the better, I say. There's quite a lot to tidy up around here. For starters, my face is still on the floor.
So I went to work for Prudence, figured I could swing it. Could be worse, at least I have a salary and benefits. You're probably looking at me like I'm strange, but maybe from the inside things can change. We've come to the end of my adventure. It had some strange and unexpected twists, but I must say, all in all, that it wasn't too banal. So here's a list of people who helped make this exist. Aaron, Adam, Adrian, Adventures, Peter, Augustine, AJ, Elaine, Alan, Alistair, Alejandro, Alex, Alexander, Alexi, Amanda, Anatoly, Andre, Andrea, Andreas, Andrew, Angela, Angie, Anne, Anna, Ariel, Emma, Don, Axel, Bart, Madonna, Beholder, Benjamin, Burton, Borut, Breeden, Brendan, Brent, Brett, Brian, Bruno, Bryce, Caitlin, Carl, Carla, Carolyn, Catherine, Charles, Cheryl, Chris, Christina, Christopher, Circus, and Clara, Leo, Colin, Connor, Corvus, Corey, CS on Gore, Dale, Dan, Daniel, Danny, Darius, Dave, Indiana, Diana, Diane, Diego, Dimitri, Tom, 26, Dominique, Elaine, Electric Theater, Elena, Elena, Elizabeth, Ellie, Ellen, Emiliano, Emily, Aaron, Aaron, Erwin, Ewan, Felicity, Felix, Lobo, Florian, Fraser, Dark, Hidden, Plastic Faust, Jean, George, John, Franco, Glenn, Grant, Greg, Gregory, Renville, Will, Harney, Attica, Harold, Heidi, Holger, Ian, Ian, Igor, Ime, Isabella, Jaco, Jacqueline, Jock, Jake, Jacob, James, Jamie, John, Janet, Jared, Jason, Jail, JTM 28, Jeanette, Jeff, Jenny, Jennifer, Jens, Jeremy, Jerwin, Jessica, Jill, Joe, Joel, Joey, John, Jonathan, Yor, Joshua, Jamie, Joanna, Julian, Yuri, Justin, Dave, Karen, Carrie, Kate, Catherine, Petra, Master, Keith, Ken, Nancy, Evan, Khadijah, Konstantinos, Votary, Christian, Kyle, Kinnan, Laura, Lori, Lee, Lean Girl, Anthony, Lucas, Alte, Meryl, Marcel, Marcus, Marin, Marin, Margaret, Marie, Marina, Maris, Mark, Martin, Matt, Matthew, Matthias, Catherine, Liam, Max, Maxine, Megan, Melanie, Meredith, Meryl, Merritt, Michael, Michelle, Nico, Mitchell, Mitu, Zhao, Moni, Monica, Maury, Musician, Smiles, Nat, Nathan, Nels, Nina, Nicholas, Nick, Nicole, Noigi, Odette, Olivia, Ori, Pamela, Arham, Patricia, Paul, Pavel, Petter, Phil, Philip, Phoebe, Pierre, Francesco, Quinn, Rachel, Ralph, Brent, Rebel, Werewolf, Gina, Rinald, Rhea, Richard, Ricard, Rena, Rob, Robert,
Roger, Ronald, Ross, Ryan, M, Samuel, Sandra, Sandy, Sarah, Scott, Seamus, Sean, Sebastian, Sergio, Seth, Shauna, Sherda, Shiloh, Simon, Simone, Steve, Solomon, Stephen, Stephanie, Steven, Stewart, Susan, Sen, T-Wolf, Kate, Saw, Tammy, Tara, Terry, Hedlow, the William family, the Mythical Man, Thomas, Von, Rob, Tia, Tim, Timothy, Tobias, Mom, Top Hat, Tormod, Tracy, Kate, Hotton, Travis, Tristan, Suji, Wolf, Val, Victor, Vikram, Vincent, Volrak, Wayne, Wendy, William, Sander, Jan, Yannick, Wider, Transact, Zachary, Zoya. So thank you all for playing through this game. Now turn your screen off, go outside, it's good for you, they claim.